Hi guys, my name's Grace. I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to be reacting to Get a Guitar by RIIZE. RIIZE, I think that's how you pronounce it. But some people asked that I react to them after I posted an NCT reaction last week. I actually, I know about RIIZE. I know they're SM's new boy group, and yeah, slay, a new boy group. I feel like obviously since NCT we haven't gotten one, but NCT's whole structure makes it feel like we get a new one all the time, or at least new members. But I feel like it might just be the side of K-pop social media I'm on. I feel like the hype was not as there as it has been for other debuts. I'm looking right now and their music video only has 23 million views, and I feel like that's really low just for K-pop in general, let alone an SM debut, let alone a boy group debut. I feel like boy groups kind of get a lot more traction than girl groups. There's a lot to be said about that in terms of K-pop fan interaction with the industry, why boy groups get more positive interactions. But yeah, I'm trying to look for a dance video for Get a Guitar, but I don't see one, so I'm gonna watch the music video. Alright, so I've got the Get a Guitar music video up right now. From what I know, this is their official debut. I think they had a song called Siren come out too. I saw that in the search results, but from what I remember, this is the real debut. I don't know. Gets a little confusing with pre-releases. That might be why this only has 23 million views, which is not a small amount at all. Want to put that out there. They're not flopping by any means. 23 million views is crazy, but I don't know. I feel just the distribution of maybe they released a song before Get a Guitar, which they did. That's why not many people this wasn't the spectacle debut we had already seen RIIZE through Siren. But anyways, I'm interested because apparently there's no dance performance for this, so let me see. One, two, five. Ooh, that quality of movement right there. This thing. Love that. This is not what I was expecting. Wow, the guy in the middle, he looks like he is straight out of a 2003 K-pop music video. Ooh. That dance was crazy.
If you want something to play with, get a guitar.
This is not what I was expecting. I guess trends are changing all the time in K-pop, but I feel specifically boy groups have been in this quote noise music trend for at least 5 years now. I feel it's been kind of the norm to receive some kind of electronic big sounding kind of shouty music, and I feel we see that a lot with Stray Kids. I feel they're a really big marker for that genre of song, and I feel some NCT songs fall in there, and then fourth gen boy groups as they come kind of have that sound. I feel this is a real breakaway from that, and I feel we're really specifically, I know people don't want to credit one group for like all trends, but like I feel like we really saw a shift when New Jeans debuted, because K-pop, a lot of K-pop for the longest time has been like groups and idols are this kind of like unattainable level of beauty, aesthetic, and they're like almost unreachable. They're like too perfect, almost like they're not really human. And then people end up treating them like they're not human, which is eh. But I feel like New Jeans' debut really had this like girl next door feeling. Like they are kind of like they were marketed as kind of like normal people, you know, like you could see on the street, like yes, they're beautiful, but their whole aesthetic, like I think just comparing like New Jeans to say like IVE, very different aesthetics, and I feel like comparing like the Wonyoung persona where she's like beautiful and perfect and like stunning and just like the perfect idol and the perfect young woman, when you compare that to the aesthetic of New Jeans where it's much more like accessible. What I'm trying to say is I feel like we saw a kind of switch in the trends when New Jeans debuted, just with how popular they really got, and K-pop companies realized that there could be success in relatability and accessibility, and I feel like this RIIZE's Get a Guitar is like much more kind of accessible and relatable, and like I feel like this isn't too like unattainable. Like this is the aesthetic is very much meant to be join in with us, you know, you could find us like in school or on the street, like we're not dressed up and glammed to the extreme. Skate culture, especially like skate culture tends to have that vibe to it, like using skate culture in like music videos and media tends to have that more like homely vibe, or the more you know, like the viewer can actually like join in vibe. Love that footwork on that Get a Guitar movement. It's K-pop, you're always gonna have Michael Jackson influence, but I think even just the sound of the song does give like a little 80s style. Like I'm not super into like music stylization, so I'm not the person to be asking about this, but just watching this guy's dance break here, that is Michael Jackson. I wonder what it's like riding a guitar as a skateboard. And I wonder if that member is actually credited with playing. That would be really cool. Yeah, those harmonies in the background give 80s. Okay. We're also seeing a recall to the 90s. I think this goes a little into the 80s too. I mean, that's just a big trend that's going on in K-pop right now. That's like Y2K, but Y2K does also include like, you know, some 90s trends. Like, I mean, hip hop, we just celebrated 50 years with hip hop, I think. Yeah, 50 years. It's the 50th anniversary of hip hop this year. And so, you know, what are we? Oh, so that starts in the 70s, but you see like the heyday of hip hop, like, you know, styles and trends really being solidified in like the 80s when like music videos start coming out too, and like urban dance trends, like hip hop dance trends, like you can see influence of like b-boying in here. I mean, b-boy was a massive thing in influencing K-pop. I feel like the trends right now with K-pop are going back to the beginning of K-pop, which is all hip hop and like mostly African American trends and influences from the 80s, late 70s, 80s, and 90s. So going back to like the origins of K-pop trends is going back to like American trends, specifically like Black American trends. How many of you are there? 2, 4, 6, 7. And I also found it surprising that there's like not a lot of vocalage happening, because I feel like normally SM groups, but more like SM groups, I guess all of them, I was gonna say more so boy groups, but no, like all of them are normally like wailing. Like normally there's so much like ad lib and like high note and runs and harmonies. Like I didn't really get that from this, so I'm kind of surprised. But that was Get a Guitar. Yeah, let me know what you guys thought of Get a Guitar, the music video, and I guess the song. And I'm not sure if there's any performances. Let me know if there are performances. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.